collection of films with a group of people that hopefully will stand the test of time. So it's a real cocktail of emotion. It's exciting, it's a little daunting, but overall it's a blessing.
I want to push that, so let's go back because I want to walk through them a little bit. But 2011, you sign up for the first Avenger. We can be honest now because it's successful. Did you really think it would be this popular and big?
I had hopes, the Iron Man movies were so good, that, to make a movie, it requires a lot of the people behind the scenes, and, the Kevin Feige's, everyone at Marvel, and they seem to have the winning formula, so I certainly had high expectations, high hopes, yeah.
Sebastian, I had heard before you were cast as Bucky, there was rumors that you were up for Cap. Is that true?
Well, that was the only role they were casting at the time. So everybody that went out for the movie was going out for that role.
So like in the beginning...
It wasn't anything special.
But in the beginning, as an actor, in the beginning of it, were you like, watching him like, I could have done that?
No, actually...
I think everybody on set was thinking that.
I was definitely thinking that.
I'm also curious, if the roles had been reversed, do you think Bucky would be as, protective of Steve the way he has to you?
Yeah, well, that's the whole thing. That's their whole story, that they keep kind of changing those roles, so to speak. At the beginning it was very much flipped, and then obviously towards the end, Bucky's the guy that's kind of more in need of help, so.
I mean, but Cap, really loves Bucky, right? There's, memes about it. Do you think Bucky loves Cap
Bucky,
the
should we just
same?
get out of here?
I need some water.
But yes, you do.
Uh-huh.
It's getting hot. Anthony, gotta go to you. Too much tension. Too much tension. Anthony, you weren't in the first one, but do you remember seeing it and thinking I gotta get a part of this?
Well, no, I remember seeing it. Well, first of all, the franchise got really good when I got in it. So let's just bookmark that for later conversations. No, not at all. I actually like the first Cap. I feel like it's really hard to do an origin story. I feel like every time you see an origin story, there's so much exposition you have to go through. It's really hard for people to sit through it and take in all that information. But I think what Cap was able to do was give you the origin. People saw it and liked it so much they came back again and again. I think that's a testament. The success of the second and third movie is a testament to the really greatness of the first movie.
Yeah, for sure. Now, I'm trying to jump ahead to Winter Soldier. I'm just curious, when you were doing First Avenger, how much, you can't reveal more about Infinity War. Everyone's going to ask that question. I know we're not going to be able to tell much.
Oh, I'll tell you the whole thing. You want the story?
But back then, when was the word Winter Soldier introduced? When was Civil War? How much did you actually know then? How much planning was there when you were getting your characters?
I mean, they tell you where they hope things could go. You know what I mean? I think they even said to you, in the beginning of the first Avengers that Bucky's, trajectory could lead towards Winter Soldier.
Yeah, I remember, because I asked Kevin actually at the Civil War in the press thing, even about Spider-Man and the whole thing, and it's funny to think, you always think that they have this massive plan, which they do, but they really don't know sometimes whether it's going to come true. So for him, even back then, I think 5 years ago when he was making the movie, that was a hope, but it's not like they knew for sure that they were going to.
But the Winter Soldier didn't come up to you in First Avenger, or did it?
It did, this is where it goes, this is sort of like the story, but it's all kind of relative to how every movie does, I think, and what the fans really want, what they respond to, so they base a lot of their decisions on that, I think, as well.
In Winter Soldier, there's a significant sort of change to Cap. We actually talked to the Russos about it, like that scene in the boat where you kick the guy off the edge, it's almost like a statement of Captain America kicks ass. Did you notice that? Was that important for you as well?
Yeah, I mean, in the first film, Joe Johnston, I love Joe Johnston, but he had an idea of what Cap's abilities were and where the limit is. He is just getting his powers, so I think it's okay to have a ceiling. But when the Russos came on, we really wanted to kind of say, listen, he's not just strong, when he kicks somebody, these are one-hitter quitters. This guy's going down, he's not getting back up. And you really want to kind of show that power. I mean, he's not just Jason Bourne. This has to be something elevated. And so the Russos really No offense to Jason Bourne, I love Jason Bourne.
I think he just took a shot at Jason Bourne.
I'm not talking.
You realize all super people are from Boston, right? Batman, Jason Bourne, Cap. I don't know what is it. The Beams? What is that?
It's well, no. I was
Oh,
gonna say,
y'all.
I was gonna say something
Go
inappropriate.
ahead.
Say it.
Yeah, see, they're kids here.
But yeah, when the Russos came on, they really wanted to make their mark too, you know, and I think that had to do with a fight style that we haven't seen yet, and I think that comes with his power, his speed, his prowess, you know, and I think they really showed that in that first boat scene.
Anthony, you alluded to this, but I really do applaud you because the Falcon was a huge standout in that movie. I think there weren't as many Falcon fans until you came. I think you really did surprise people, so
And you
congrats to
laughed.
that.
We wanted Ludacris. You know.
I'm just
We got
curious though,
Maggie.
because I won't name names, but actors have been replaced in these movies. Did you feel any of that need of like, I'm in this, I can't mess this up? Were you throwing it all out there with any of that in mind?
Hell yeah. You know, I came into it late because my whole thing was I had a meeting with the Russo brothers, and they're like, you know, we're doing this movie. We want you in the movie. We can't tell you who you're going to play. We can't let you read the script. We can't give you the storyline, but it's going to be a really good movie. I was like, all right, I'm in. Like, that's as convincing as anyone has ever been in my career about that movie. What's up, Jake? Where you going? Come here, you come here, you come here.
Scared her.
Maggie certainly has a way with the ladies.
Not trying to brag.
She's
Not trying to
sprinting.
brag. You want a lady to run away, call this guy. She was 3. First of all.
Sebastian, your character is so different in Winter Soldier. I imagine when you got the script, that was really fun for you.
Yes. No, yeah, absolutely. No, for sure. I mean, I was happy I didn't have a mask. Really, that was kind of like the thing, you know. But
You did for some, but you got to take it off.
well, not in the yeah,
In Winter
right,
Soldier.
Right.
Sorry,
Yes.
we're about to get to Civil War.
I felt like he was just the quintessential asshole in Winter Soldier.
Come on, Mackie, there's 3-year-olds here.
That little girl's mom's
Kids.
curses.
The kids are.
I heard her mom. I heard her over there. Literally. That's why she went running back. Her mom started going all, you know, mom.
But yeah, so it was fun. It was fun, or was it?
It was
tough?
fun only because, like, I'd never really. First of all, I'd never been involved in any kind of fighting like that, the choreography and stuff. But just the way
in
that
the
the Russo in the streets of Philadelphia later on tonight. And but anyway, yeah. So the Russos obviously had a very specific way that they wanted to introduce like the Winter Soldier character, and that was fun. You know, it was great.
All right, so let's get to Civil War. I know there's a lot of questions. We're gonna get some of those. But when did Civil War come up? When was that during Winter Soldier at any point? Did they talk about it really early? Was that a hopes of like, oh my God, we might go to Civil War?
We were filming Ultron, and Kevin Feige kind of came in one day and was kicking around ideas for Cap 3, and he really made a big performance out of it. He had a little manila envelope, and he said, so, for Cap 3, this is what we're thinking. And he pulled out the Civil War comic book, and I was like, no, really? That requires Downey. And he said, I know, we're in talks with him right now. And after that meeting, we went back to set, and we were shooting some scene on Ultron, and Downey came up and said, hey, so I think we're gonna do this movie together. And I was like, really? Please do this. Because you know that's such a big, fans wanted it. It sends the MCU in a certain trajectory, and so we all had our fingers crossed, but Downey certainly was a big piece of that puzzle, so once he jumped on board, you know, everything fell into place.
So let's get to questions, but there's something that I asked fans online. I have some more I'm going to ask you from fans online, but there was one part in Civil War that I didn't realize this was a thing, but it's a thing. I'm curious if you know this thing. For you, for Bucky's character, we find you in Bucharest. You live in this peaceful life. You go and you buy plums. And you don't get to enjoy those plums. You're like this normal guy. All of it goes to hell. You didn't get to get the plums.
I keep thinking of that show with Will Ferrell did a cameo. Is it Eastbound? And,
Yeah.
and he's just, I'm just trying to get some plums. I can't get that out of my head. Yeah, the guy was just trying to get some plums.
So you never got your plums.
No, I never got to eat them.
He doesn't even eat them. He just takes them home and crushes them.
Some plums, guys. You can share. And we needed to address that, right?
I don't like plums. Those some nice plums.
Thank you to Jack. Those are hard to get. Jack, thank you for getting me plums. They're good to eat.
We're the, I'm the Marvel Oprah. You get a plum. You get a plum. Catch it. That guy can't catch. You got it? I'm gonna throw it right at your head. You better catch it. You ready? Oh, lady. You got it? Marvel Oprah giving out plums.
All right, let's go to this beautiful track.
โอ๊ยหัวเราะจนคลิปหลุดไปหนึ่ง
We have a ton of questions from the crowd, I'm sure. Let's take a couple real quick. There's mics up. I can't see you, but whoever's this side.
Hi guys. First, I just want to say thank you guys for bringing such humor and thoughtfulness to the press jump.
I know your name. Your name's Richie. Is it?
Richie.
Richie?
Yeah.
What up,
close.
Rooch? That's our homie. She's like the Indian Cap.
Oh, I'm the Indian Falcon.
Oh, you, I knew you better do it. I told you. I told you. You was get Indian Falcon in Philly. We was gonna
You
fight.
said you would poop yourself.
I told you.
So
Look,
I brought you.
I need baby
cats.
wipes right now.
Okay. No, but seriously, thank you guys. It's been really amazing for a fan to watch the press junket and know that our favorite characters are represented by such cool individuals. So my question is not deep. It's kind of shallow, but it's not about your workout routine. So I was wondering if your character could have any tattoo, what would you give him and where?
That's a good one.
God, what would Cap have? He'd probably have like an American flag, wouldn't he?
Oh, come on, Chris, don't be boring.
You know what I mean? Probably, maybe Peggy Carter's face. Flexes his pecs and makes you smile.
Sebastian?
I don't know. December 1990. No. It would have been like, hi, my name is Bucky.
Like Memento. Anthony?
I think for Cap, for Falcon, right now, he probably get Muhammad Ali tattoo.
Thanks, guys.
Good question. Let's get another one over here. It's Bell.
Uh-oh, wrong press conference. You're in Hall F.
Hi.
What happened? Who said something? What happened? Oh, I don't know. Everybody.
You guys are really good at your jobs.
This question's for Sebastian. I was wondering about the Winter Soldier costume, about the mask. Was it uncomfortable? How you got in the arm?
You know how I had to get in there. I'm not going to say it for the 57th time.
I just want to hear you say lube, bro. Just say lube. That's what
Had to get me some KY. That's it. It was a little uncomfortable, you know.
He asked where the pit of the plum went.
I took a little, there you go. See, we're looking out.
Jerry, look how they love each other.
But yeah, that's the method of getting in everything.
Everything.
You're in here first.
You were on your way out of the question. You were clean. You were free. Just...
ลุมเซฟอะ
You're like the little dude on The Price is Right. You're
That's how I go.
Thank you. We have Cap over here. Oh yeah, Cap, Winter Soldier Cap. Yeah, here we go. Question.
Hi guys, I promise I will not ask about Zola like I did in New Orleans, but today's question is, y'all are all great actors. If you could have any one role, what would it be, what genre, and why?
Like meaning a movie that's already been made?
No, any movie, any role.
Dream role, person to play.
Man. Oh, God.
Disney movie for you, Chris? You're a Disney fan, right?
Yeah, that would be fun, wouldn't it? Yeah.
Under the sea.
That'd be your role.
That would be you, kid. That would be good. We gotta make that happen.
Yeah, well, you can take.
You guys know somebody there,
I'll
right?
take Prince Eric. That's not my answer, because that's gonna be the thing that
You heard it. He's playing Prince Eric.
Prince Eric.
Who wants to see him
No.
play Prince Eric?
You know, well, this answer isn't going to be much cooler. They've always been flirting with the idea of doing a remake of West Side Story. I always thought that would be cool. I grew up watching that movie, liked it a lot. Some role in that would be cool.
You would be the whitest jet.
Come on. Riff, give it to me.
It's like when you're a jet you pan over, it's like you.
Apple pie.
Sebastian, you're thinking. Got one?
I don't know, man. I mean, I gotta redo 48 Hours with Anthony. That's what I gotta.
Oh, yeah.
I gotta do that. I mean, I gotta find something like that.
Well, actually, I have a related question to that. Good. Well, I was going to say, this came from Stephanie Apostolico online. Someone asked, there you go. She's here. Someone mapped it out. Cap, Sam, and Bucky traveled 17 hours in that blue bug. So I'm just curious, what did you guys do to pass the time? What was the road trip song? Could we see a buddy cop movie?
A lot
road
of
trip
I
movie?
Spy with My Little Eye. We just...
Punch buggy.
You passed a lot of gas.
A lot of plums.
How did he get in the back seat?
Getting out of the back seat was always tough. The good thing is you never really saw it because they were already in the scene with Chris and Paul Rudd, you know. But you can kind of see like the awkward.
Well, no, but I bet you
The
kind of got
background.
the bitch seat, is what I'm saying.
You know, I had to take what I could get.
He was okay with that at that point. He's like, all right, I'll take it.
Just stay calm. Just stay calm.
That's pretty much how he was on set all day. It was pretty funny. He's like, I hate this car. I'm like, I know, dude. And then Chris couldn't drive the car, so it was...
That's outrageous. I drove that car phenomenally.
No.
No.
Remember
Come on,
when we were in the garage, you almost hit the wall? Because you couldn't get it in second gear. Remember?
Are you
What
kidding
am I
me?
doing with this thing?
Seb, back me up.
No,
This
no,
is an
no.
absolute fabrication. I drove. First of all, the car
Get out
was
of
like a Tonka toy, and like gear shifting was insane. I drove that car phenomenally.
No.
Seb, back me up here.
He did. No, he
No.
I was bombing around those corners.
You turn
He
and
turned it into a
both of us were
Ferrari.
like, oh
Nonsense.
Could we see a Bucky Falcon buddy movie?
See, I would say Lethal Weapon. Instead of 48 hours, Lethal Weapon. That's what you guys got to
no.
do.
Lethal Weapon would be good. Lethal Weapon would be good. I say we
You would be
do.
great
I say
in
we
that.
do 3 Men and a Baby.
I've been trying to get that with Hemsworth and Pratt forever. Wouldn't that be great?
That would be epic.
Not to like dump you guys.
No, never mind.
Of course, get that. Yeah, forget
I'm
that.
just saying.
See that? You know what? You're cut out of it. It's 2 guys and a baby.
All right. Well, there's another thing. I do a show called Movie Fights. We have some fans. Where it's a debate show
5
about.
of them. Thank you, 5.
It's a debate show about movie nerdy topics. So this came in from a fan, and I wanted to try and do a quick movie fight with you guys. Which Avenger would truly win a civil war? You each have to pick one. You can't pick yourself.
Wait, which Avenger?
Which Avenger would you be to really win a civil war?
To win the Civil
Yes.
War?
Who would you pick out of the Avengers canon?
Well-
And you have to debate it. Who
I
would you
mean,
pick?
you can't. Vision. Vision is clearly the most.
Sebastian, you have to pick somebody else.
Well, I mean, I would say Hulk then. I mean, if he was, you know what I mean?
Anthony?
Just because he's wildly handsome, I would say Thor.
Thor. All right. Why is the other two wrong, Anthony? Why would Thor take out Vision and
Well,
Hulk?
because the thing with Thor is a god, so you can't kill a god, and he has great arms. You know what I mean? How come everybody else, no one else has like no sleeves? Like he has no sleeves. Why is that so annoying? Put that guy in some sleeves. Makes the chocolate look little, you know?
Guys, listen, I'm going to have you vote on who wins this. All right, that's fair. What about Hulk?
Come on. I mean, he's insane. He's out of his mind. It can't stop Hulk. He goes through everything.
But the hammer can rip Hulk to pieces.
Yeah, and Vision can pick up the hammer. He's more rational than the Hulk. He has an Infinity Stone in his head. It's Vision. Come
Look,
on.
even the Scarlet Witch got rid of Vision. Remember? She did her hammer.
Yeah, you know what? Ant-Man took you out, so...
Look, this is what I don't understand. Let me help. This is how you can tell someone has never been in a fight. All right? So if you hit somebody more than they hit you, and that person runs away, who won the fight? He ran away, dog. He never landed a punch.
Yeah, I mean, the Scarlet Witch, yeah.
Yeah, Scarlet Witch took out Vision.
Are you changing your answer to
final
Scarlet
thoughts
Witch?
here. I'm going to vote.
Scarlet
take a
Witch
vote.
took out Vision.
Thor.
So Thor can hit the Scarlet Witch with the hammer.
All right, that's your final statement. Any final thought on Hulk before I go to
No,
a
I
vote?
mean,
Vision.
not like
Hulk
that,
would do
but
it.
like,
Hulk would lose? Like, what'd you say?
He would win.
He would beat them both. Okay. And the last thought?
I'm sticking with Vision.
All right. Round of applause for Vision. Round of applause for Hulk. Round of applause for Thor.
I just like Chris Hemsworth.
guy has great hair. That's like, I want to shampoo
โอ้ย มือ
that
สั่น
guy.
That was fun. All right, let's take another question over here on this side.
I think it's their turn.
Oh, sorry. Thank you.
Nice to meet you. Bye. Here we
Come
go.
back.
Lady, what do you
Hi.
do?
Hello.
I just wanted to say you were all great in the Civil War movie. Thank you for a great movie. My question is for Sebastian Stan.
That's you.
I wanted to know if you could have the Winter Soldier be in any of the MCU movies, not counting the Captain America movies or the Avenger movies, which one would you choose and why?
Careful, because I answer
blow
one of
up
these
the internet.
questions,
You're gonna
and then
break
everyone
the
picks it
internet.
up, and they run it like it's what you demanded or something.
You're gonna break the internet tomorrow.
I don't know, man. I mean, there's obviously a very clear answer, but I mean, I'm not gonna maybe say it now. Well, where did he end up? You
Now
know,
we want to know.
where did he end up at the end of the movie?
Yeah.
That's the movie he should be in, I think.
Oh yeah, I
Black Panther.
agree. Yeah.
I feel like that would be the natural, but I don't know. You know, I don't know anything. It's always
Lucky and Black
Maybe a
Panther
Black
teaming
Widow
up.
mo- Maybe a Black Widow movie if they make one.
I just want to make sure. What, Anthony? Did you hear that?
I did.
Okay. Just want to make sure he Falcon.
Oh, of course.
I heard that. I heard that she's trying to take my. I see you, baby.
That's another good one.
Good question. Let's go to the other side.
Morning, gentlemen.
Lady.
I'm wondering about your pets. My service dog and I would definitely like to know.
Let's talk about this service dog thing for a second.
Let's do it.
There was a dude with a rabbit on the plane when I came here.
That's not legal. That's not legal at all. Only dogs.
I know your dog. See, service baby. See that? Whoa! That baby came out of nowhere.
Any other thoughts on the pets before we move on?
Don't have
You guys have pets? I have a dog. I have a dog named. He's the best dog too.
His dog is gangster though. His dog is
He's
hardcore.
such a good dog.
You're sitting there, he just comes and bites you. Maybe it was just me. I remember that.
He literally is a cupcake. He is like.
What's his name?
His name's Dodger.
Remember Airplane when the dude goes over to Leslie Nielsen's house and he's like, "What's up? Oh, this is my dog. He's fine." He's like, "Blah." I was on the couch eating chips and everybody was having a great time and this dog just comes. I'm like, "What's up, puppy?" He just jumps on me and like starts chewing on my shirt. He was crazy.
He's very loving. He's a puppy, you know. He's one, but I really, really scored. You never know what you're gonna get when you rescue a dog, but this guy was just.
Fashion you a
He's the
dog?
best.
Dog guy? Cat guy?
Your face.
Man, I mean, I grew up with cats. You know, I've had dogs. Yeah, I mean, yeah, no, I've had, but then I became allergic, so dogs definitely went away.
แพ้แวว
Thank you for the question. One more over here on this side.
Hi.
Hello.
You guys are fantastic. It's great. This is my first time here. Never asked a question before. I just was wondering if, or Who got the most kisses from Robert Downey Jr.?
He kisses Chris every day.
I feel like I might take that one. Yeah.
You might take that one. I saw
Yeah.
one from Sebastian. He kissed you on the cheek. Do you remember?
It was memorable.
It was
I don't know. I don't remember that. But
Anthony, you didn't get one?
I got 2. I counted
two?
mine. Yeah. I remember mine vividly. It's quite nice. Look, the goatee's
Thanks
prickly.
very much.
Thank you. Over here.
Hey guys, so I'm
Uh-oh.
an actor myself, and I was wondering if you prefer doing projects where it's a single movie or something like that, or if there's multiple movies or multiple episodes so you have more time to build the character.
I'd go with the second one, because it's always kind of nice to come back and rediscover something new.
Does that mean you guys be open to like TV?
I mean, there's unbelievable TV happening right now. So if the right project came along, obviously, I don't think anyone here is going to say no to good material and a good director and a good role. I think, to be honest, I prefer the kind of individual experience, because if the movie does well enough and they make enough dollars, whoever made the movie is going to come back for a second. It's almost a little daunting when you're kind of locked into this multi-picture thing. I kind of like the idea of kind of each individual experience being an individual experience, and if it goes phenomenally well, then you have the choice of saying, yeah, I could revisit.
Good question.
Hold that baby back up.
There he is.
It's so weird. Look at that. That baby just pops in the light.
Such a quiet baby. Like the baby on The Walking Dead.
Just random baby flying through.
How would this comes from Jake Grado? How would Team Cap celebrate a victory? Would they go to shawarma? Would they go to ice cream?
I love shawarma.
Ah!
I had the best shawarma in Lebanon. Any Lebanese?
You remember where?
I don't. I couldn't say any. It was like I can't remember the name of it. But
Thoughts with Anthony. A new podcast.
we were talking about shawarma. But you have to say shawarma. It says shawarma.
Where would the Beatles stop for a snack?
We should go miniature golf. We should do that.
Corn dogs.
All right.
Love corn dogs.
They are good. Want a stick?
Easy, tough guy. We have kids here.
This comes from Brianna Sutton. It's a question for Sebastian. The safe house for Bucky was in Romania. Was that a happy coincidence, or was it something the writers or Russos specifically did because you're from Romania and that's the language?
They definitely specifically did that on purpose. Yeah.
Was that nice?
That was very kind of them and nice.
They like you, clearly.
I felt like I connected with some of the people that brought me to the world.
Another serious, Anthony, does the loss of Riley, this comes from Laura, what are you? Anthony, does the loss of Riley still affect Sam when Rhodey falls? How does that affect Sam moving forward? You didn't really get much time to, get in your headspace to cope with that.
Shot me in the face.
But putting the wings back on, was that,
No, it was. It was very difficult because when you look at Sam's background, his partner in the Falcon program got shot down the same way. So we actually talked about that with the Russos, but I actually talked about that with the Russos. But yeah, it definitely affects him because it brings back all that stuff in his past.
I gotta ask this question. I know I'm surprised someone hasn't asked it. Who do you want to see in Infinity War? Who would you want to see your characters with? And I'm also curious, what do you think of Brie Larson as Captain Marvel?
Just heard about
Did that happen?
I really hope
It's
that